Recently, we had someone come into studio and price up so we can have less echo in our videos, and they wanted £4,000 per wall, and we need a lot of walls doing, which means they wanted about £25,000. That's not going to happen, so instead, we're going to build it ourselves. All right, the plan is pretty simple. So we need mobile walls. That was actually a really good idea that the guy brought to us who figured our giant studio, in order to reduce the amount of echo in this room, would be a good idea, because we're building like 4 sets in here and we've got some details for that coming up, so make sure you stay subscribed. What is the plan today then? Okay, mobile walls. We are going to attach wheels to this piece of board right here. And then the theory is we're going to attach this giant piece of insulation board to it and stand it up, and then we should be able to wheel it around. We're then going to put some soundproofing and stuff on it. Now the problem is, neither me or Chris, we're here on a Sunday, are joiners.
Yeah, funnily enough, it's not within our area of expertise.
It's not within our area of expertise. So we've done some math, we've done some stuff, we've bought a jigsaw, and so far this is priced around £200, which is significantly cheaper. So even if we screw this up, it should be fine. So let's get going. Okay, so in terms of math, this is what I've written down. I have calculated everything, so it should be totally fine, and I've bought myself a giant pencil. All right, Chris, so I bought my giant pencil. This is we're professional.
This weapon's great. Yeah.
It is. Right, we need 218.7. So if you attach that to the bottom, and we'll go along this line. Are we right on the line there?
We're on the line.
We're on the line. All right, so 218, which is here, 0.7. My pencil doesn't work. It's good enough. I can make a dab. All right, let's go over to like here. This line. All right, perfect. 218.7. Go to like here. You're out on the line?
I know.
I like that they put these lines on it for idiots like us, so we can't get it wrong.
So that's understanding your customers, right?
Yeah, that is good.
I shall support.
Are you going to hold?
I shall hold.
All right, so I don't know how this cuts. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh.
Like butter. Yeah.
Cut number 1 complete.
Complete.
All right, so if my math is correct, I'm waving a saw at you. This is not threatening. This should now be perfect with the board and the wheels taken into account.
So that it just won't hit the lights.
Correct.
Yeah.
It should just be below our lights. Should be. Honestly, joinery is so easy.
Yeah.
This stuff is so easy. You just...
Well, why don't we pay someone to build a set? Right?
I don't know if this works. So I put the blade in. Feels secure.
Right.
Feels secure. It looked logically how you would do it.
Did you not read the instructions?
No. I'll aim away from you, Chris.
Encouraging.
Looks slow.
It does.
There's a gauge.
Can you put it up to speed?
I can. All right. I don't know if we need to be max velocity for MDF.
Yeah,
I'll start halfway. Right. Are you ready for this?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Okay. Right? All right. So now we'll apply the safety equipment. Right, I'm going to have to kind of come across, I think,
now we apply the
Chris.
safety equipment.
Can we cut this way? Yeah. This is way harder to see. Looks good, yeah? I tell you fucking what, that's not bad.
Yeah, I think we only have maybe a 2 mil drift at the end there. I think otherwise we
There's a slight drift there. Right, unplug that. That thing's really dangerous.
Yeah, that's like.
That thing is useful, but I'm scared to death of it. Let me get it away. This is the wrong drill bit. Was that suggestive?
Give it a wiggle.
I'm going to have to give it the swivel.
Yeah.
Now, if any... I'm not saying it.
Bow, bow, bow.
That was suggestive.
A little bit.
It's not the same. Absolute high five. High five.
Right in.
That's perfection. Okay, all right, let's do that 4 more times.
Yep, so we know it's an 8.
This is the wrong drill bit. This is definitely the wrong drill bit. Looks good. Screw.
I see you had to amend your dot location.
I didn't want it to be too close to this. So, right, okay, we've got caster holes. Genius. Now is the really awkward bit. We need to cut these long pieces of wood. If this goes wrong, this is over immediately.
So this is angle time, right?
This is the angles that I've measured and trigged out. I'm actually quite confident in the jigsaw now after that. Why did that come on its own? I wasn't holding the dead man's switch. That's... Please stop. Okay. Okay. You ready?
I'll get there for support. Just getting a good zoom.
Okay. Not bad.
Not bad.
That's clean. All right, so I think what we do is we're going to cut the second one, and then we kind of glue and screw these two together to make the bracket before we try and attach it to the board and let this dry so it's one triangular piece. That's what I think the plan is. But ideally, I've cut that enough. Yeah, it should look like that, right?
I would hope.
It should, the next one should marry perfectly like that and be a solid little structure. Okay, I'm actually quite confident. That sat on the floor perfectly at an angle. All right, I'm pretty happy. This one.
Going that way.
Okay, we're sure.
Yeah, because it'll lean that way.
Right, okay. All right, I agree. Well, this thing's really scary. Looks all right. All right, so I've just realized we do not have a gun to push the glue out. Kind of hoping we could just squeeze some out. This is not how you're supposed to do these. Which bit do you cut off? Just the tippy tip?
I think so. We're so excellent at this.
Should have bought a Stanley knife. I have a solution. Come on, find a crev. Find a crev. Okay, new solution. Hacksaw. We're going full Jim Duggan. Glue.
Maybe.
You good?
Release that.
Perfect.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah. No weird
See you in a
angle.
second,
No, that looks pretty nice. All right, so let's get this square then. I'm really impressed with us. I'm so impressed because if this works, we need to build 4 of these. All right, so this is just the test model. We think 4 of them is enough to accommodate all the sets that we're going to have here. So this is the dry run. We thought like 200 quid compared to 4,000. Let's see if we can do it. Now, the stupid thing is we do have a joiner that's currently working with us, a trained one. He's building our sets. He could probably do this in about 10 minutes. But where's the fun in that, Chris?
Yeah,
Where's the fun? So the next plan is actually the trickiest, I think. I think it's the trickiest. So we need to glue the base and screw up it in order to secure everything. And then this will put the whole thing together. We think this is how this is going to work. Okay, are we ready? It's in?
Yeah.
Nice. Not poking through?
Nope.
Oh,
I can see.
I'm caked in glue. Get off me. Okay, last 2 screws. There we go. Oh God, this is like a lefty thing. Yikes. Got it? Right place? While that's setting then, the next plan. This whole thing is for naught if we can't move it around the office because we need to use this soundproofing all over the place. So we got these big ass wheels. They're very solid. Hopefully our holes and stuff we've made should work to go in here. I'm a little dubious because, well, nothing's really gone wrong so far, Chris. Yet, exactly.
There's always something.
I feel like it's a Blizz expansion. I'm like waiting for the thing that's...
Waiting for that conduit energy, you know?
I am. I'm waiting for it to kind of, at some point, screw us over, but if we did our stuff correctly... Perfect. All right. We have a wheelie base. We have a wheelie base, dudes.
Do you want to try touching the 3rd point before we put it up, or how do you want to do this? Do you want to give it a go?
I want to see if it stands up first. I think we need to leave another 10 minutes for the glue.
Yeah, I definitely don't want to risk it just falling over.
Yeah, it's a waste. If we just give it 10 minutes, make sure it's reasonably solid, and let's see how it looks. Okay, moment of truth. We've discovered that the biggest thing about woodwork, Chris, is waiting for glue to dry.
It does seem to be that way.
It does. So, hopefully, this thing is just gonna pop out. Do you want to get the top end just to ease the stress on it?
Yes, sir.
If this thing breaks, we're in for a bad way. So, up we come.
Oh, it's light though.
Yeah,
It's light.
that's where it should be. All right, I'm coming down.
Quite tall, but
It is tall because it needs to look perfect. Just below the lights. All right, let's just do a sanity check. Oh no! No, we're good.
we good? Yeah,
No, it's rolling. Who put a brake on this? Perfect. Hey, you having that? Are you having that?
Pretty good.
It's pretty good, man. Math. So we've done some quick math on what we should need. Fingers crossed this works out nicely. I have good feels about this because the other one came out right. So I've kind of done this before now. One more cut for the people, and hopefully this lines up really nicely. So this is kind of a severe cut, so fingers crossed here, dudes. Are we happy there? Does that look flush?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, once it's found its placing, it'll be fine. There it is. Oh no. Oh, first injury of the day, Chris. It's a splinter cut. That's it. It's over.
I better fill in the health and safety form, mate.
I actually haven't got one, you know. We need to get one of them. We've got a health and safety department that would pay. That's something to book. Yeah, see that? Pushed it nicely. It feels nice, that, doesn't it, Chris? Do you like how it feels?
I do.
All right,
It's satisfying, you get that pull.
Well, that's another 10-minute break. But the next step is the final step.
Yeah.
Oh, well, not the final step, actually. We've got 2 more steps to go. So what we need to do is stand this up, make sure we're happy. We'll give it the 10-minute break for the glue. Then we need to attach the board. I think there's a fair conversation that Chris had there, is like, just give it an extra centimetre off the top.
Yeah.
Just to, for whatever reason.
Yeah.
And just make sure it's fine. Once that's up, we can literally start attaching the soundproofing to it, and we should be golden, I think. So, project going well so far. So let's wait for this to dry, Chris. Let's branch it out a bit and we'll push it up against it. Perfect. Okay.
We've got a bit of leeway there.
Yeah, can you pull that end? I'm going to push even more if you don't mind. Okay. It's not.
Oh, yeah, that's a bit dangerous.
It's not ideal, but we're in. So the others I can do straight. We have hit wood. You ready?
That's also going to come out to the side.
Okay, the other solution is we come from the back.
I was going to say, is that not going to be a better solution in the
I'm
circumstances?
kind of worried how much it'll catch.
Yeah.
It doesn't like it.
Wrong head.
No, this is fine. Did it pull it in?
I mean, seemingly. Yeah, you just got to give it the beams. I suppose that's what it comes down to.
Fucking hell. Hold on. It's time for the dad drill. I love you, little cordless boy, but
You just ain't cutting it with.
it's time.
horsepower.
It's time for dad drill.
Yeah, we need sort of.
And ironically, it is my dad's drill. This is one of the things my dad left to me when he died.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, like he loved this drill so much. I can see why.
Yeah.
And one more.
More. Yeah,
Done. Okay.
we have a trolley.
We have a trolley with a wall on it.
That feels really good.
Yes, it does.
It's pretty stable.
Okay, so the real purpose we did all this, obviously, is that we need to soundproof. Can we have the scissors, Chris? Please don't throw them. Looked like he's going to throw them.
Just fucking.
Yeah, so big shout out to Bellular here, actually. We went through, 5 different soundproofing things from Amazon. So the issue, as Chris just pointed out, is we bought several trial samples. We didn't buy a lot, like this is quite a fair bit. But everything that arrived was basically flimsy garbage. You see, this is stable. It stays in a
The
square.
stuff we were getting was maybe like the fifth of that thickness. It was like tiny, right? So I feel like we've got to do alternating pattern, right?
Oh, of course. I mean, have you ever seen soundproofing that wasn't alternating pattern?
Yeah, I mean.
So I guess I'll spray them and pass them to you.
Casuals, yeah, that's fine.
Oh, it's like a... Oh, ew.
Ew.
Gross.
That's pretty gross.
Sorry, Chris. Just got your pants there, mate. Let me do the bottom.
Oh, that was gross.
Ugh. Was not expecting that, if I'm being honest with you.
That absolutely stinks, bro.
Oh, it looks like it's going to line up really nicely. You would think we would have measured this. We did not.
No.
The board
Well,
was...
it was
We could adjust these. That's the
It was the
point.
thing that mattered least, right?
Yeah, it was. We could cut these with scissors.
Of all the shit that we had to deal with, it was like the
Yeah, I'll
least.
stick this one.
Oh, here
It's very suggestive, this stuff.
we go. There's a little bit. It's a bit of a bukkake tendency.
There is a bukkake feel to it.
Well, you know what, mate? That does fit real nice.
It does. That's come out really well. I'm pretty amazed. What's your face, son? While it's
Don't
jizz.
say it like that, bro.
Yeah, watch your face while I jizz all over it. Swap here.
Fucking crib.
Swap. Oh no. Rescued. Potential disaster.
Can't believe you almost-
Potential disaster averted.
Oh no! Okay, I did it almost there. That was almost a great pass right there.
It's okay, we fixed it. Important thing, coming to the conclusion now, we nailed it, it's awesome. The most important thing in anything we do is audio. Now think about why, is because a lot of people don't watch the video portion. They do if it's like a big video, but for a lot of people, YouTube content, Twitch content is something they put on a second monitor if they have it, but most people don't, and actually they just listen to what's going on. So your audio clarity, and Total Biscuit was a big advocate for this, is everything. If you get your audio as good as you can, and the audio probably now is not great, we get that, because that's why we're fixing it. Then you improve your quality of stream so much. Now that doesn't mean go out and buy a $2,000 microphone. We all deal with compression all the way down the line, and every test you'll see, once you get to like the $400, £400 mark, improving your microphone, buying more expensive mixer, doesn't really do anything. So you want to hit that nice equilibrium where it's nice, it's not offensive to listen to, it doesn't sound like it's in a bathroom, doesn't sound like you're in a submarine. And the problem we've had in this room is it's so big that it's impossible to stop the audio bouncing around. So with 5 or 6 of these, we should now be able, because I am more than happy to approve this, Chris, and say we should build more, is that we can literally go, oh, we're doing a green screen setup, let's move the wall into place, pop the brake, and we can line them up next to each other, and they'll be fine. And we should have a ton, it'll make the room smaller, in essence. There's still some gap at the top and stuff, which we're aware of, and we might have to do some more stuff, but in essence, this should work nicely. And then, more realistically, we can then pop around and put these away. We could just push them to the side when we're not using them. So I'm really, really happy with this. So thank you for checking out the video. We'll have more for you soon. There's actually directly behind where you're looking, there's a brand new set that's nearly built. More to go on that, but this was a good proof of concept, Chris. We did really well today, mate.
Yes,
Bye, everybody.